Hi, this is Pim from Smart Diabetics Academy. Today's video will be all about foods to reverse diabetes in 30 days. In today's video, I will talk about different types of foods you should eat if you want to reverse diabetes in 30 days. And in a moment, I will also uncover one of the biggest myths out there when it comes to diet. So let's get started. If you go to Google and you Google foods to reverse diabetes, you will get things like fatty fish, leafy greens, avocados, chia seeds, beans, nuts, seeds, and so on. And then you will get some sort of justifications for why those foods are good. So fatty fish might contain omega-3s, leafy greens have vitamins and minerals, avocados have healthy fats, chia seeds have omega-3s and fiber, beans have fiber, nuts have healthy fats and fiber, so on. But in the end of the day, none of that really matters if the food also contains a lot of carbohydrates. Before you develop diabetes, you can handle a certain amount of carbohydrates. But once you are diabetic, you literally can't. It's really hard for your body to do that. There's a very small amount that you can handle, and you are doing a lot better if you don't have it, because then you can get rid of the carbs that you already have stored. That's why low carb diets are so powerful. So if you want to reverse your diabetes, it's crucial that you remove most, if not all, of the carbohydrates from your diet. If you can go if you can go 30 days without eating any carbohydrates, you will most likely reverse your diabetes. You may still have some insulin resistance that you need to get under control, but I can promise you that you will see a huge improvement. So what are these foods? These foods are things like fatty cuts of meats from ruminants, primarily because they have very healthy fat profile that you want to consume. Fats from literally all pasture-fed animals is okay, so you want that. Fish, seafood, all good, I don't have a problem with that, but you need to keep in mind that farmed fish is literally like farmed cattle. They do not eat well, they're not healthy animals, they don't have the nice fatty profile that wild-caught fish do. So if you are going for a lot of fish and seafood, please look it up where it comes from. You don't want to buy farmed fish, they're not good animals to eat. Eggs, also free range from chickens that are allowed to eat a lot of insects, worms, whatever they find outside. Perfect, those eggs are going to be much more nutritious, but actually any type of eggs are good for you. You can also add things like avocados. Maybe you can get away with one of those per day. They have healthy fats, they have a lot of potassium, they do have some minerals and nutrients that are probably beneficial. You can also add leafy greens, you can have a small handful of raw unroasted nuts, that sort of thing. That's fine as long as you don't go overboard with it. So you need to check your carbs. So if you can do that for 30 days, I guarantee that you will get some amazing results. Now, I did promise you to uncover one of the biggest diet myths that is out there, and that has to do with fiber. So if you have not been told that fiber helps bowel movements and it helps lowering your blood sugar, you have probably been hiding under a rock for at least 30 years or so. I hear it all the time. Diabetics justifying eating healthy whole grains because there is a lot of fiber, and that is helping them reducing their blood sugar. Yeah, so it's true that fiber can help with blood sugar control when you compare a diet rich in carbohydrates with and without fiber. So it's bad and worse. But if you remove the carbs, there is no benefit whatsoever. None. The fiber is not going to do anything for you if you don't have that carb load when you're eating. And I just thought you might appreciate this graph. So this is data from a study called Stopping or Reducing Dietary Fiber Intake Reduces Constipation and its Associated Symptoms. As you can see on the left, all participants taking part in the study were suffering from constipation and strain, and then there were a few other symptoms. So they tracked this as well. And as you can see, a diet high in fiber is making everything worse, whereas a reduced fiber diet seems to help a bit. But what's most extraordinary is that removing all fiber from the diet takes away all symptoms. All of it. Not a single one taking part in this study that ate a diet that had no fiber in it had any symptoms anymore. Isn't that strange? And you might be wondering how often these people went. Once a day, like clockwork. And that was a bit more than the fiber groups, actually. So don't believe what you have been told about fiber. It's not necessary, and it's not indicated for health. It's not indicated for bowel movements or constipation, not even for balancing blood sugar. All you have to do is remove the carbs from your diet. That's what was all that I was going to say on that today. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell icon, please. That way you're going to get reminded whenever I release a new video. And I'm going to post a lot more videos here about how you can reverse your diabetes, so you don't want to miss that. And in the next video tomorrow, I am going to go into foods a little bit more. We're going to talk about keto to reverse diabetes. See you there.